Hello and welcome now to game 2 in this set. This is going to be Storm's Rex versus Apollo's AK, sponsored by Thermaltake, as we have Rex spawning as the blue Zerg over here on the bottom left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, AK spawning as the red Zerg on the top right, and AK went for the kill in game 1, got to those Mutalisks while playing a bit defensively and able to finish off Rex. Rex unable to really handle much of that game and was never really in control. Now, will Rex be able to overcome the odds and win back a game, or will AK simply know Rex's playbook now and be able to handle Rex in a definitive fashion? We already have Rex going in for what I believe to be a 9 pull or a 7 pull, depending on how you look at it. And this is looking extremely dangerous. If he had done this in the previous game and found his opponent, perhaps that may have worked out. But instead, he's doing this here on Daybreak, where AK has to be a bit risky if he wants to go for a hatchery first. I gotta believe a spawning pool will be coming in, as the Zerglings will already be making a move out. There you have it, 11/10 supply. Drones still being microed and now starting to mine up even further as the spawning pool finally comes down here. Now, there is about a slight difference in terms of timing. 4 Zerglings, 6 Zerglings now being added here. We should perhaps be getting up a queen here in just a second. But will the Zerglings be able to get there in time? I am not so sure about that, especially without metabolic boost and without all those necessary creep tumors. The Zerglings will end up being spotted by the overlord of AK, and AK knows to himself, okay, you know what? I need to stop with the drone production and now train up. Okay, apparently I do not need to stop with the drone production. I was going to say he needs to stop with the drone production and train up some more Zerglings, as he does not have that much to defend with. Coming back around here, hatchery sitting at 35%, looking to get some larvae nearby and start harvesting some minerals at that additional mineral patch. Meanwhile, the Zerglings are already tearing away at this hatchery. Hatchery now is floating at about 600 hit points. Are the Zerglings going to be able to come around and engage? It looks as though they are, and now going to start heading back to work once more. The Zerglings are hoping to take down some of those other Zerglings there, but this is still looking rather good for Rex. Rex has a superior number of Zerglings and could easily claw this away. Down to 200 hit points, down to 100 hit points. This is not looking good whatsoever, as the hatchery has gone down and the Zerglings are trying to clean up everything else. AK now down to 20/26. Rex sitting at 22/26, as the queen now looks to back off here. All right, what's going to be coming in next? You can see a whole bunch of Zerglings now ready to go. Another engagement now bringing out the worst in all of these Zerglings, as they are just forced to retreat. 21/23 supply. Harvester count is 15-13, gently in favor of Apollo's AK. But we also know that Rex is already starting up his expansion at his natural. Zerglings still trying to battle it out here. Queen now making its way, joining in on the fight. And where is this army going to be going? All right, the Queen now looking to back away again. Zerglings making their way over, as we now see an additional hatchery placed down at the 3 o'clock position. Here we go, Zerglings, Queens, both sides setting up for what should be a major fight here. The Hellion now trying to perhaps pick off, or sorry, the Queen now trying to pick off some Marines. Wouldn't be able to pick off a Hellion, but able to pick off a slow-moving Zergling, as we now still see 4 Zerglings versus a handful of Zerglings. Wow. And AK coming back again. Alright, for some reason I keep on thinking that this is like a Terran matchup, and obviously it is not. So far, Overlords now making a bit of a move here. AK is using his slight tech advantage, and he hopes to perhaps shut down Rex before he gets started. One thing to note, metabolic boost is about to be completed for AK. I believe it is already completed for Rex. And what is happening next? Yes, a lot of Zerglings are in position. What are all of these units going to be doing? How much damage can they really expect to do? And where are they going next? Zerglings coming in for an engagement. Zerglings are now looking to back off. More Zerglings are bringing up the rear. Are those Zerglings going to be able to get away? It looks like they will be able to, as wow, that was a huge Baneling hit. And I can't believe I saw that. That was such a huge hit. Rex losing the majority of his forces in just a matter of seconds, as now Rex needs to come out with some Banelings of his own. Banelings will be rolling out here in just a moment. The Banelings do make their way out. And what is going to come of this? 2 Banelings now ready to go. Do we see another Baneling bomb right in that vent? It doesn't appear so, as the drones now still making their way over. The drones gonna start mining over here at the natural. Meanwhile, we can see that the Zerglings are trying to chase down or chase down the Banelings without investing too much in that fight. The Zerglings are now looking to back off here, 34 to 44. AK still looking extremely strong after that initial engagement, and that may just be the straw that broke the camel's back there, as Rex perhaps playing on tilt, not realizing that he needed the upgrades. All right, Banelings and Zerglings now coming back in once more. Zerglings coming in as well. Are we going to see another Baneling detonation? Oh, where's that Baneling going? Yes, it does get another detonation there, as we now have a large army of Zerglings coming in from Rex. Meanwhile, AK still bringing in 20 more Zerglings of his own, and the Zerglings here simply just need to retreat. They can save their numbers. Oh, a Baneling does arrive, and it does, in fact, scatter the remaining Zerglings there, as what is going to be happening here. All right, there you go. The Queen now coming in. Is it going to be able to get off enough darts? No, not able to get off enough darts. You can see another Baneling smash or crash coming in on the front door. And is it going to be enough? Are we going to see it? Oh, the Banelings and the horror and the damage, taking down a couple of more Zerglings again. AK sitting now at 59 supply compared to Rex's 41. Drone count still in favor of AK. Oh, nope. Actually, now in favor of Rex. Sitting at 30 compared to 27. But somehow it feels like Rex is just not performing nearly up to snuff and not able to get cycle through all of his units fast enough. All right, so then anyways, let's take a look. 36 over 44. Meanwhile, AK at 67 over 68. He is at maximum supply. He could just crash this group of units on the front door of Rex and then retrain them up in a matter of seconds. It looks like, however, AK going in for the kill. That is 8 Banelings. That should be more than enough to handle a couple of these spine crawlers. And then on top of that, having the roaches come in as well. All right, heavy roach count. Here we go. The roaches are not upgraded at all. Unable to do anything, as we now see the Banelings are now coming in. Are the Banelings going to be able to slip through here? There is a couple of shots. There goes 2 spine crawlers again, as the Banelings may try to detonate onto all of these units again. It looks as though the Banelings are now just making their way up onto the high ground, and that is the GG. Rex realizes that he couldn't take the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.